Hello, guys. I first of all want to say thank you for being a part of this year's VBS. It's going to be a fun and exciting week and a crazy one at that. So, it's definitely going to be an adventure. So, thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you are seeing this video, this is our game leader video. So that means that you volunteered for games or I voluntold you for games. I don't know which one. Either way, thank you. And I just wanted to kind of give you a rough idea of what's going on. Our actual game leaders, in terms of those who are in charge of games, this year is going to be Jacob Leslie and Gerald Castor. Those are our two actual main game leaders. And so our plan is that I am so scatterbrained. I'm so sorry. Our game leaders need to be there. Everyone volunteering for games needs to be there by 6:30. For the night that you're volunteering. So if you volunteered for 5 nights, great. If you volunteered for two, 6:30. Now I will say, if it at all possible to be there earlier, and here is why. Because we are providing dinner for all of our volunteers and our kids. And if you get there early enough, you'll be able to have time to go eat before you get started with your rotations. Because at 6:45, or roughly a few minutes after that, your first group of kids will be coming to you. So you need to make sure that you are back at your space, and everything is set up. I will provide everything for you that you need for the games, but you need to set it up. And so our plan A of where our primary place of where we're going to be doing the games will be in that backfield where the grass area is behind the church building. If for whatever reason it rains or it's just extremely hot for kids and adults to be outside, we will have it in the sanctuary. And we may have to, I don't think we have any, I don't think we'll have to adjust any games this year, but we may or may not. But anyway, so that's kind of the deal with that. Making sure you're there by 6:30. If you can be there earlier so you can go eat in the multi-purpose room, great. Plan A, backfield. Plan B, in the sanctuary. Make sure that when you are on that backfield, there is no barrier, nothing protecting anybody from just walking up on the premises. So please be aware and watching. Also, making sure that your team leaders, your team group leaders, are the ones who are bringing the kids to you. Make sure that they are being involved. Get them involved. Get them to do something along with your actual other volunteers that are in with the games. We want to make sure that the team leaders, they're not just there to drop the kids off and say, deuces, we're going to go do something else. No, they need to stay there. They need to help. They need to assist wherever you need them to help at. That's what they need to do. They need to, even if that means they're playing with the games with the kids, that's fine too. I know some of these team leaders get super competitive, so that's okay too. So just be watching, making sure that team leaders are assisting and helping you wherever you need it. And the last night, which is Friday the 18th, we rented a inflatable slipping slide. And so pray that it does not rain or we have a thunderstorm. It's okay if it rains, but if we have thunder or lightning, we have to shut it down, obviously, for the safety of the kids. And that did happen last year. And some of the kids, I think two of the groups, did not get to participate because of it. I mean, literally, as soon as they got out there, it started thundering and lightning, and we had to shut it down and get them back inside. And I just really hope that doesn't happen this year because those kids were kind of bummed out about that. But anyway, with that inflatable slip and slide, obviously there'll be plenty of people outside helping, but the person who is actually standing there manning that, they have to be 18 years or older. So make sure that there is someone there at all times by that slip and slide where the kids are getting on and off, that there is at least someone who is 18 years of age sitting there. Pictures. If you're going to be taking pictures or videos of any of the kids, make sure that you're mindful to bracelets, because there are some families that we are not allowed to take pictures of. They do not want that. And those kids will have green like little paper bracelets on. So be aware of that. And again, if you take any pictures or videos, do not post them on social media or anything like that. Do not pass them around and send them to people. Send them directly to me because we may be able to use them. We may not be able to. But we just have to be aware because that could be a liability on the church as far as if something, if a person's taking a picture of someone that's not supposed to be taking a picture of and it gets out. I don't want to forget anything. I'm trying to think. Oh, check in. So yes, I should have said this at the beginning. When you get here by 6:30, all the doors are going to be locked and there will be tape on the locks. If you have a key to the building, do not use it to unlock any of the doors to come in. Make sure that you are walking around and you're not messing up our flow and our things, because what happens is there's been in the past where someone has accidentally left the door unlocked because they got in, their hands were full, they forgot it was locked, whatever the case may be. You may not forget, and that's fine too. Don't open the doors, don't unlock the doors and go in even though you have a key. You need to go around. Volunteers are going to go around to the glass door by the Welcome Center outside, and you're going to check in there with Melissa Dixon, making sure that you are checking in. You're going to be getting your name tag, and when you check in, it's time stamped, and we have an incentive. So something we've done the last few years. If you show up on the day that you're supposed to show up, and you show up on time, that your name goes into a drawing, and each night I will be giving away a gift card, and it may be to a store, it may be to a restaurant, but each night there will be one winner who will receive a gift card, and the only way you're going to get a chance to get that gift card is if you show up and you show up on time. So make sure that you are doing that and that you are going around. Especially I want to mention this with games. There's going to be an area in the Welcome Center that will have a table set up that will have ice packs and instant reports. So if any of the kids get hurt, immediately get a leader or a game leader or a team leader, somebody to bring them in so that we can fill out an instant report. Pay attention to the time, because that's something we have to notate on there. If they need an ice pack or to fill out a Band-Aid or whatever the case may be, first aid kit. And also at that same area, we'll have some waters and some Gatorades and snacks for our volunteers. Even though you guys are getting to eat, we want you to stay hydrated. So grab you some water or Gatorade out of the cooler, or grab you a snack to tie you over till you get to dinner, that kind of thing. So that is there for you. Be mindful. I know we were talking about taking pictures and that kind of thing. The phones. Unless you're doing it to time a game or to call for emergencies, call me because of something, or taking pictures, that kind of thing. Stay off of your phones. We want to make sure that the kids are knowing that we are paying attention to them and that we're being attentive to them because we are here for them. That's the sole reason why we're here, so that they can have fun, have a relationship with you, and more importantly, have a relationship with God. And so we want to make sure that we're not playing on our phones, because kids see that and they are more perceptive than what a lot of people think. And for whatever reason, if a parent sees it, they're not going to be happy about that either, because they're going to be wondering why they're not paying attention to the children. But anyway, I want to say thank you again so much for taking this crazy adventure of this fun week. I'm so excited about it, and I hope you're excited too. And thank you, because we could not make this a successful week or make it happen without you. And God bless you.